the roads in El Salvador were a little questionable. But so far, just you know, the entry part, these roads are pretty sad. A lot more potholes, and there was a bunch of rough stuff I didn't get to record. But hopefully maybe it's smoothing out and it'll be this way the rest of the way. We'll see. Okay, so it's our first morning here in Guatemala City. We will do our best not to get ran over. And we're going to head down to the Plaza de Constitución, I believe is how it's called. It's supposed to be right in front of the palace. Really beautiful thing. We'll see if we can fly the drone, and if it's permitted or not, I'm not sure. But anyway, enjoy the walk. Pizza Hut and McDonald's Centro Commercial. Be interesting. Oh wow. And either way, this is looking pretty neat. Yeah, get a good look at this fountain. I can see the problem with the drones is going to be pigeons. You want to say hi and say hi?
I say hi, my name is Milton.
Milton?
Milton.
Cool. How long have you been driving cabs, Milton?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't understand.
Oh, that's okay. How many años? Taxi?
Oh, 15 years.
Really?
15. So I learned to drive car in USA.
Huh?
I learned to drive car.
Well, just a little snafu there. I had a little mechanical issue, but Milton has got me hooked up. He's got me hooked up with another taxi. So we're gonna get to where we're supposed to be going. Very cool.
Another taxi coming, 2 minutes coming.
Yeah. Thank you, Milton.
You're welcome.
Dunkin' Donuts. King's Barber. Buenas. Wow, lots of jewelry. Hello, buenas. My goodness. There's some big bills, literally. How cool. That is huge. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's one thing about Guatemala is the textiles that they are known for. And this is a shop right there on the plaza with just tons of stuff. And the people are very gracious enough to let me come in and film it. So very cool. Oh, here's something. We'll show you something that you don't see, I don't think, that much in the United States anymore, all right? Other than the beautiful women, we've got those up there too, but look, take a look at this. No kidding. Yeah, a whole bank of phones. People using them. They don't get the free phones, I don't think. But this is, let's see, another intersection here. And we got the police coming this way or doing something down there, not sure what. McDonald's and another plaza. Street vendors. It's a busy town. I almost passed this by, just happened to look down and saw that there was some stands down here, some people working, it looked like. And as I came down, I found this. This is all underground. It's got liquor, it's got restaurants, a little bit of everything it looks like. Pretty cool, we'll check this out. Looks like it goes down that hallway as well. We might just have to stop here for lunch. Oh, this is smart, yeah. You beat the heat, stay under here. Tons of food, tons of tables. Then you got your fruits and vegetables markets. and it does go down. It looks like another level. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just like sensory overload. When you come into tiendas this size, there is just so much to see. We've got the cat food, the bird feed, different things like that, all your animal stuff. Amazing. It's not just one thing. Hola everyone. Hello. Man, in this video we hit the streets and took to the air in Guatemala City, Guatemala. Now, is it more dangerous than El Salvador? The folks up there seem to think it really is. Now, I've been in El Salvador for like a year. A little bit of everything. Just, you know, here coming up pretty soon. And I enjoy my time here. I enjoy meeting the people. And so far I've had no issues. Up there were a few issues. I'm not going to go into them on this because this is a family channel. But yeah, there were some issues that made me sort of think twice about going back up there again. Now, I was advised after dark not to go out, or if I did, take a taxi. And basically just don't go out after dark. Well, you know me, and there was a heavy metal band bar like 4 blocks away, not very far away. And in El Salvador, most of the metal is centered around San Salvador, and it gets out a little bit, but not much. So I haven't really got to listen to any good rock and roll type music in quite a while. So, yep, I get on my shoes and I start walking and make it down to the bar, and I walk in, there's goth, there's metal, it's dark, black walls. I mean, yeah, I think this is gonna be it, this is cool. But then I start listening, and I hear the music being played, and I'm thinking, well, this doesn't sound right. And it sounded more like romantic music than head-banging music. So I go up to the bar and make friends with a couple of bartenders. I mean, you know, you always treat the bartenders and waitresses great. You know, that's the main thing, is to always treat them great. Well, anyway, I was talking to a couple of them, and turns out I picked the only night out of that week, I guess, that they play and do a tribute to historic, romantic, Spanish love songs. I laughed so hard. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Now, there was, I believe, a Hard Rock Cafe up there. Could have gone there, but I wanted the flavor of Guatemala City. So there I was, listening to this historic, romantic, Spanish music. I had a great time. The 2 bartenders were fun. We talked. They even played some seether for me on their sound system, which was basically like a big video player, and then the sound system that goes around. So, you know, they'd heard a little bit, I think, of seether, and so they were excited to hear that. And then they also played me a song from an album that some Guatemala City guys, they've got a band, and their influence is heavy metal. And played that one song for me. I've got the picture of the album, and I will try to get it in this video. But it sounded really good. I've got to put it on my Spotify so I can start listening to it. It might help me learn a new Spanish word or two. You just never know, whatever it takes. Yeah, and as I was leaving, they were sort of worried about me, you know, make sure I got home okay. And it was, like I said, it was only a few blocks away. I said I'll be fine, and I started walking, made it home. There's various establishments and people on the streets on the way there, but no one bothered me at all. Now the drone footage, I love the drone footage, but that plaza that we were on when we were doing the drone footage, that is a massive underground parking lot. I should have got pictures of where they go in and out, but they've covered up a whole parking lot with a plaza, a fountain, and made it where people could come out there and enjoy their lunch, or feed the pigeons, or watch the crazy gringos fly their drones. But anyway, yeah, there's another one just not too far from there, same thing, a plaza, and underneath they've got parking for I don't know how many cars, but it's very good use of the space, and yeah, I applaud them for that. Another thing I noticed too was not too far away was that underground market that we walked through. And I only walked through a portion of it. It is massive, it's large, it's got everything. I'm serious. There was food, there was butchers, there was dry goods, I mean a little bit of everything, clothing, whatever. And it kept going, and I didn't film everything because, you know, you can only put so much on here. And that was pretty good use of space, I thought, too, to do that. And this place here, Guatemala City, must be like the diamond capital of Guatemala or something. That one mall that we walked through is an above ground mall. That's about all it was. So if you're looking to get married, to give that special someone a little special something, yeah, they probably got it there in Guatemala City in that one mall. I wouldn't doubt it. Today I'm doing the wrap up, and I have to read it. The Estado Municipal Oscar Alberto Quiento soccer field, built in 1963. I'll try to get just a sweep of it here in just a minute. This is a massive soccer field. I've heard it called the Stadium of the Tigers, the Stadium of the Champions, different things like that. So it's got a lot of history here, especially in Santa Ana. Now, what's up next on the JD Off Course channel, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. Next up on the channel is going to be the Antigua, Guatemala trip. You talk about a nice, relaxed, laid-back vibe. That is Antigua, Guatemala. Beautiful, historic town, old cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, all sorts of shops, restaurants, you name it, they probably got it. And the view around it, the mountains and the volcanoes, yeah, it's something to see. So yeah, if I'm voting between the two, Antigua, Guatemala, that's where I would go. And then you could take a trip up to Guatemala City if you want to. Anyway, so sure like to say thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. Appreciate that very much. And I guess until the next one, hasta luego, and I'll see you later. Bye.